What's up guys, it's Kiana and welcome back to my corner. I have my tripod sitting on my bed and my cat and dog are both on it, so they're like shaking it. But anyway, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some New Year's resolutions. Maybe these can apply to you and you can maybe think of these, or these are things that I really thought about maybe trying to pursue in 2019. I always try to make New Year's resolutions, but they never end up happening. I either forget I even set a resolution or I just like forget it. I don't even care. The longest resolution I ever had was like 2 years ago, and from like New Year's Day up until like March, I didn't eat fast food. And then one day my dad came home with like Burger King, which I hate Burger King, but he came home with like fries and I ate one and I broke my cycle. So this year maybe I'll go through with something. So I'm going to share with you 5 New Year's resolutions I came up with, because I came up with 5 just in case one falls through. I have some backup ones. So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so the first resolution is something that I really need to work on, and that is getting back into the gym. I really love working out. I love going to the gym. Me and my mom usually go to the gym together, and we haven't been to the gym since the day before Thanksgiving, and it is now New Year's Eve. So I really want to stay consistent in 2019 and go to the gym on a proper schedule, not necessarily every day, but stay on my schedule for the gym and do it, and maybe have a couple days where I don't go, but not like skip out of it for like a whole almost 3 months. So the first New Year's resolution is to get back in the gym, because I really need to get back to the gym. Number 2 for resolutions is to be more responsible. Now, I'm not saying I'm not responsible, I'm just saying I need to be a little bit more responsible. This is the first year, like ever, 2018 is when I got my first ever real job. And I know for some people that might sound like really terrible, but I was just always afraid of failure and afraid to like embarrass myself. But you know, I put myself out there, I went and I did it, and I'm proud of myself. That's an accomplishment for this year. But I think that's part of being more responsible, and as I got my new job, I thought to myself, I need to take on some more responsibilities. Since now I'm making my own money, I need to take on more responsibility, like paying for my own bills and things like that. So I started I paid for a credit card. I used a credit card to get tires on my car, and I'm paying that off, me, not my mom or my dad or anybody, me. And I'm starting to pay my own phone bill. I actually paid for this phone I'm using right now. So I decided, I told my mom I would pay for my own phone bill, and eventually told her I'd pay for my own insurance, but she told me for right now I don't have to, which is pretty cool. But I just want to take more responsibility in 2019 and do more things like paying more of my bills, and maybe, you know, eventually pay all my bills so my mom doesn't have to pay any of mine anymore. Number 3 is to save up some money. I really want to be a saver in 2019, because I've never been a saver at all in my life. Whenever I've gotten money for like a birthday or for like babysitting or something, I would immediately spend it, and I'm just not good at saving. So I really want to be a saver in 2019, specifically because I want a new car and I want it now. Well, I just need a new car. Like my car, it runs fine, it's just there's a couple issues wrong with it, and one of them mainly being that I'm 5'11" and my car is literally like a go-kart. And I love my car. I'm appreciative that my parents bought it for me for my first car, but I'm ready to move on. So I really want to save up money specifically for a car, but in general I just need to start making a savings account. I have a savings account, but I need to save some money in it. Number 4, it's kind of hard to describe because it's more of a really personal type situation, but number 4 is to think things through a little more, or like think a lot about something before I do it or before I say it. I'm the type of person that I don't hold back my feelings. You'll know every emotion I'm feeling because I kind of just let them out. I don't hide it. You will know if I'm mad. You will know if I'm irritated. You will know if I don't like you. You will know if I'm sad. My emotions, I just wear them out on my sleeve no matter what. I also am very terrible at holding back what I say to people. Like sometimes I don't think about what I'm about to say and I just say it, and it's either, first of all, it doesn't make sense, or because I didn't think it through, or I'm hurting someone's feelings because I didn't think it through. I used to be like that, like when I was younger. I used to always hurt people's feelings because I didn't think about what I was saying. But like now I kind of just say things, and I'm not like a B word, but kind of a little bit of a, I don't want to call myself a B word because I don't think I am. But sometimes I just kind of say whatever without thinking it through, and it can be mean, it can be nasty, it can be attitude-ish, and I'm trying to take that away because that's who I am ultimately as a person, but I don't want that to be who I am, if that makes sense. Now, sometimes people will think that I'm being mean when I'm just talking. Sometimes when I talk, it sounds like I have an attitude, but that would just be the tone of my voice. It's not how I meant it. But sometimes I do have an attitude, or I am saying things without thinking it through, or doing things without thinking them through. So that's my fourth thing, is to just think things through more, the things I do, the things I say, and things like that. I don't know if that made sense. That's more of a really personal thing that's hard to describe. But if you can relate to that, or if you understood it, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so for the last resolution, I put to practice confidence. I feel like it's always important to practice confidence. And I put practice confident instead of be confident because I don't know if there's anybody out there who's 1,000% confident in everything about themselves. Well, I do know certain people in my life who are like overconfident. There's a difference between confidence and being conceited, but we're not going to talk about that. For 2019, I really want to practice some confidence because in 2018, I lost a lot of my confidence because for the years, it took me years to build up my confidence in my physical appearance because I always was insecure about my height and my weight and my nose. I've learned to kind of get over those things. I'm not really insecure about my height anymore. Still a little of my nose, and I was always insecure about my weight when I was a kid because I was always super skinny. But now that I'm older and I'm starting to actually gain weight, I've never ever been insecure about my body before like this. Like 2018, I lost all my confidence in my body. I used to rock crop tops and shorts and like sleeveless shirts, like tank tops and stuff, but for some reason in 2018, I just wasn't super confident like I used to be. Nothing really necessarily happened. I just kind of lost my confidence. So for 2019, I really want to practice confidence again and get back to where I once got myself to a point where I was so confident, and then 2018 I lost it all. So I want to get back to that confidence level I used to have. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the trash truck just drove by. I literally felt like I could conquer the world with that confidence I had. And I didn't like flaunt it in people's faces that I was confident. I kind of just knew it for myself, and that's all that matters. So that is the last thing on my list for New Year's resolutions. So those are 5 things I want to try to work on in 2019 as my New Year's resolutions. And if you can relate to any of those, or if any of those are your resolutions too, comment down below, let me know, let's talk about it. I hope everyone has a fun and safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Don't get too crazy, y'all. You want to make it to 2019. We're almost there. I'll see you guys next time on Kiana's Corner, and next time you see me, it'll be 2019. Peace out.